Often have I wondered, what makes a true knight? Is it valor, courtesy, and conviction, as the Church would have us believe? Or is it something elusive, something nobler and more pure? I pondered the question at length and came closest to answering it while I traveled the world in the company of an extraordinary knight. His story began long before I met him, before I joined him on his personal crusade. It began in the Holy Land, where he and his peers fought a grim war in the name of faith.
Getting close! Follow my lead, Theo!
Right behind you, Ulrich!
Lord.
Onward! Forging ahead! In God's name!
I'm in need of aid, brother!
You shall feel my wrath! Defend Lord von Gravel, men!
To be honest, you've looked better, brother.
Forging ahead! Valiant, come, brothers!
I'm fine, Theo. But thank you.
Let us hurry now. Our siege engines are under attack.
Agnus Dei.
Come, brothers, in God's name! Fight with the strength of God!
At the ready.
Yes? Certainly. You shall feel my blade! You! Tell me where the assailants are coming from. Advancing.
Seem to be coming from the east, Lord.
If that is God's will,
How is that possible? Our forces hold that ground.
they don't stand a chance!
In God's name!
More than capable.
Forging ahead! Onward! Attack! On the march!
Knights of the Templar, all. By divine mandate!
Lord, guide my path.
Attack!
What is it? For the Templars! They don't stand a chance!
They are trying to overwhelm us! Fight for God!
God advancing.
Gather around, brothers.
God is with us.
At the ready.
The heathens are running! Certainly.
At last! I thought there was no end to them.
What is it?
Sire, look! More Saracens are coming!
In God's name, let's charge those archers, brother. On the march. march. Onward! On the march. Moving out. Moving out. Onward! Have at thee! Forging ahead. Moving out.
More than capable.
At the ready.
The time for action is at hand. Face me!
Gather around, brothers.
This does not bode well. Here they come! Yes? Advancing.
Ulrich, break through the melee and slay those archers. Pick your moment. Onward.
God is with us. They don't stand a chance! You shall feel my blade! They don't stand a chance!
Agnus Dei.
Surely they must be preparing for a final assault.
In God's name. They do not stand a chance against us, brother.
If that is God's will, certainly. Punishing the wicked! Face me! If that is God's will... My divine...
They are persistent. I grant them that.
You shall feel my blade!
Gather around, brothers.
Forging ahead! Knights of the Templar Order!
Valiant brothers of the sword.
What is it?
How did the heathens get here? Our army has the fort surrounded. Onward! The wicked shall fall!
We must have missed something. Let us scout the hills near the ruins there. Lord, guide my path. For the
Agreed.
For the Templars! Advancing.
The foe could be hiding in those patches of high grass.
No Saracens here, lords. But maybe we can scout the area without being seen.
Behold! A tunnel entrance. It must lead to the fort. How could we miss this?
We did not, Theo. But whoever did will pay for his incompetence later.
Let us collapse it!
أعداء انتبهوا!
Come, brothers. Moving out. Come, brothers. On the march. Strike them down!
More of the devils. There must be another tunnel.
العدو انتبهوا!
Another tunnel, just as we thought. Collapse it, men!
Retribution awaits! Strike them down! Agnus Dei. Forging ahead! In God's name. Gather around, brothers.
fort's walls are breached. Let us join our forces and do what we came here to do. Certainly. If that is God's will, Lord, guide my path. They don't stand a chance! Theo, aid our soldiers when they need it. Face me! These infidels seem to be seasoned veterans, bastards. More than certainly. Punishing the wicked!
The cowards are broken. After them! Slay them!
Lord, guide my... No! Stand down! Do not chase the heathens!
Oh no. They can't hear you over the clamor of battle, brother.
Certainly. For the Templars!
Save yourselves, men! Retreat! Retreat!
Certainly. Advancing. If that is God's will. For the Templars! Face me! Punishing the wicked!
Lord, guide my path.
Come at me!
God is with us.
Retribution awaits! Valiant brothers of the sword. Agnus Dei.
Time for action is at hand. They don't stand a chance. If that is God's will, certainly. For the Templars, Lord, guide my path. Lord, guide my path. For the Templars. Advancing. If that is God's will, advancing. Lord, guide my path. Face me! They don't stand a chance! You shall feel my blade! Face me! Advancing. For the Templar! Ha! We've cut down many of the foe. Time to take the fort, brother! Lord, guide my path. Advancing. If that is God's will, punishing the wicked!
At the ready.
Knights of the Templar!
Retribution awaits! Valiant brothers of the sword.
What is it? Yes? More than capable.
Moving out.
You shall feel my wrath!
Gather around, brothers.
Yes? Advancing. If that is God's will,
Forging ahead. On the march. Onward!
we are victorious. This damnable fort shall not frustrate us any longer, Theo.
Forging ahead.
My lords, the Caliph and his honor guard were seen as they were getting away.
Onward! Moving out.
Coward. Hunt him down, shall we?
Must we, brother? He was a cunning enemy, but he is beaten. I don't think we...
Then don't think, Theo. We're going after him and we'll capture that damned heathen. The ransom will be astronomical.
Forging ahead. Onward! Forging ahead. Come, brothers. Lord, guide my... Forging ahead. Come, brothers. Moving out. Moving out. On the march. In God's name.
What is it?
Lord, guide my path.
The time for action is at hand. By divine mandate.
Agnus Dei. At the ready.
Retribution awaits! Knights of the Templar Order. Knights of the Templar Order. Face me! I'm in need of aid. What is it?
Valiant brothers of the sword. Forging ahead. On the march. In God's name.
Lord, guide my path. For the Templars. Lord, guide me. That was the last of them, it seems. The Caliph must be far away by now. But let us investigate this dig site just in case.
Forging ahead.
Odd. Why were they digging here?
Whatever the case, the Caliph could be inside. Let us proceed. What do you think this place is?
Ruins, it seems. But they do not belong to the Arabs. Tread lightly. The floor seems cracked and unstable.
Oh, don't be such a worrywart. It's perfect. Ah! Still in one piece. Are you all right, brother?
Aye. What is this place?
Can you feel it?
Feel what? Perhaps you shouldn't.
What could the strange relic be? The young knights took its recovery from that dark hole as a clear sign from God. they had no way of knowing how close they were to the truth. According to scripture, the rod borne by the prophet Aaron, elder brother of Moses, was a branch of the tree of knowledge itself. It displayed miraculous powers during and after the Exodus, and was considered one of the holiest relics of the times. Yet, its powers were not meant to be wielded by mortals for long, and so the rod was sealed away in the Ark of the Covenant upon Aaron's death. Thus, it was guarded by the faithful throughout the ages, and eventually made its way to Jerusalem, where it stayed until that great city fell over 600 years ago. Before it could be destroyed, a group of erudite monks saved the rod by taking it south to the Dark Continent, and eventually, being unable to bear its divine power, they broke it into 3 pieces. Their desperate act proved to be their undoing. Sundered thus, the rod began to seep a harmful influence into its keepers. It eroded their will, and their faith crumbled. The last of them took the 3 pieces and went their separate ways, vowing to hide the rod's 3 parts from the world. The knights had unknowingly happened upon the hiding place of one of the pieces. Their lives were irrevocably changed from then on. The campaign carried on, and the Templar Knights fought valiantly on Antioch's borders. 3 months later, victory was close at hand, but then the Caliph returned at the head of a large Saracen army. The Templars, surrounded and besieged in a fortress they captured from the enemy, now had to fight for survival.
It is the Caliph's banner, Lord. He must be directing the siege in person now.
He has the gall to show his face again and play the conqueror.
We would have done the same had he defeated us, nay, brother? Rebound and persist.
He'll sorely regret coming back here.
Looks like the Saracens are about to meet a major...
The wall cannot hold much longer.
The enemy assault through the breach is imminent, Lord.
Let them come. We shall make our stand here.